Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, ladies and gentlemen, and all in between, and welcome to part 26 of the Lord of the Rings Online. Now, when last we left off, we aided at Radagast and the Eglain to retake their camp and push back Ivar's forces in the Red Pass. So now we've got to hand in a couple of these quests.
Tell me what you need or move along.
Well done, Beorning. Thank you for doing this. I can rest a little easier, but there is still much work to be done. These tokens will also help our people to survive, for they have value to the men of Bree. Now I have more for you to do. Of course you do. Ugh, none of them are any better than what I've got.
Stay and hear me out.
Runlina, the threats are all about us are too great for this meager number to suppress. We require assistance in any form that it can be given. You have already been a great help to the Eglain, and I pray that you will continue your assistance. The western stretches of this poisoned land teem with creatures long dead, now stalking the ruins. It is not fear that drives this request, but an instinct to survive. These creatures must be destroyed. Enter the swamp to the north and west, or even some smaller sections of the east, and destroy the whites that have so recently stirred back to action. And we've got to hand in this next quest with Elsa the Bold.
What do you need?
You found who? Olcott? Never heard the name, I'm afraid, but an older woman matching your description did in fact come by here and drop some things off. I suppose she must have left them for you. Oh, I'll take them. Her leggings are good. Thanks for that. Nice.
How can I be of service?
Book 2, Chapter 16. Agamaur secured. You've done much to help us keep this foothold in Agamaur, Runlina. Thank you. If we are to hold this position, we will need supplies. Bring this letter to Friedrich and this pack to my sister Hannah, to let her know that I still live. She is alone now, and I worry for her. To the south is a passage back to Agamaur, the southern reaches of this red swamp. From there go west, and you will find your way back to Osgiliath. Hurry back and inform my people that all is well, for the moment. Well, I'll do all these because I want reputation with the Eglain. We're very close to getting Kindred. We've only got about 6,000 needed left, so we'll do all these. Thou hast freed me and my brethren, Runlina, and for that we owe thee a debt until we have been released, or the world is righted. It was the Angmarim and the hillmen of Rudar who caused the bloodshed which corrupted the maiden. They are to blame for our curse. The time has come for retribution. My brethren to the south must be made to understand. They must be brought to evidence of the evil. Go to the Rudaran camp in the northeast of Agamaur, and gather for me the satchels which the hillmen carry. With thy help they shall learn of the corruption. They'll remember our curse. Long have we awaited our chance to strike down the men who caused the destruction of this land. Now the time draws close when we will fulfill our duty and end this curse. We shall not end the curse and nothing else. We will seek our vengeance. We will deliver unto the descendants of our enemy who will still feed hatred and sacrifice innocents to this land. Tarry not, deliver this vengeance. The hillmen are gathered again to the east and north. Strike them down and show them that our memories are not gone, and we do not forgive their action. Perhaps thou hast heard whispers of the Red Maid. She was once an innocent creature, but was twisted long ago by the war which raged between Angmar and the North Kingdom. Now the very land has fallen to the Red Maid's pain. To heal that pain we must first bring innocence and beauty to her sanctum. Before her fall, the Red Maiden will use an urn to calm the water. The urn is in the west, gathered by Ivar's minions. Retrieve the urn, then travel to the southeasternmost part of Agamaur. There seek out a natural altar. Thou wilt know it when thou hast seen it, for the wretched dark water will guard it in force. Fill the urn with water from that place and return to me. We can do all that, so I will do all those quests and come back to you. And then we can hand back in all these quests to Radagast.
So, the deed is done.
Thank you, my good Beorning. It was a terrible deed, but one that I deemed necessary. With Gloomleaf's death, the Red Maid's hold on Agamaur will be weakened. Nice, we got new gauntlets.
Greetings, friend of the wild.
These seeds share the corruption of the tree which produced them, but I believe they may still be reclaimed. Thanks to you, a little part of oaken bark shall grow to be free of the Red Maid's corruption.
So the deed is done.
You have done these poor creatures a great service. It was too long that they had suffered, I fear. I can only hope that what we have accomplished today was not senseless murder. Thank you.
You have done well.
Runlina, you have done well yet again. Your name will be written down in the annals of the lore masters before your days are done. My thanks to you. I will need to study these strips, but they will help greatly understanding the corruption. And there's Raker in the urn of Agamaur. So, once you hand in all these quests, that'll be the end of the episode, but next episode I'll do both the instances that we have left to do for this region, and they'll flesh out the rest of the epic quest. And I'll come face to face with Ivar. Nice. And this looks like the altar of the Red Maid. Nice, I got the water. Let's get the hell out of here. And now we can hand in all those quests.
Tell me what you need or move along.
Very well done, Runlina. I can only hope that it is enough to undo the evil that has been done here. Perhaps stronger measures are needed. Do you think you are prepared for a greater challenge? Oh, come on, man.
Tell me what you need or move along.
You are a legend already among the Eglain. I am impressed with your prowess, Beoning. Please take this as a token of my appreciation. Nothing really good there.
This is intolerable.
Knowing that you have destroyed as many of these creatures as you have gives me a moment to consider that we will once again reclaim these lands as the Shade, Danesen states. You have proven again that you are an ally to the Eglain. Thank you. I also forgot to mention I completed all the deeds in the Lowlands, so we're finished with those now. And we must be so close to get it. Yes. 300 reputation is all I need to become a kindred with the Eglain, so we should get it from handing in these quests to Danesen. Thou hast done well, Runlina. With these I am sure we will discover the evidence I require. I am in thy debt once more. And there it is, we've done it. I am kindred with the Eglain. Congratulations, it's the first one. 10 more to go for the steed of Eliador. We got a new title as well. You're no longer an outsider among the Eglain, you are one of them in spirit and deed. That's awesome. I'm now an Eglain. Ever we draw closer to absolution, this vengeance complete, another shall open. One against the foes who shackle the Red Maid in bonds in innocent blood. We shall see them ended as well, you and I. At the altar in the east, the Red Maid came forth from the water when the wars encroached upon her spring, and she made herself known unto the men of Rudar. But they did not heed her pleas. Her visage was not then as it is now, for the corruption of war had not tainted her spirit then. Ever we fought, and ever did the blood of Rudar and Arthedain pour into the land. The spring of the maiden became filth, and over time the maiden herself became diseased by the blood which drowned her home. She arose a terrible creature and slew any who beheld her, satisfying her new hunger. It was then that Eowyn Ben-Adar charged us with our great task, only we failed, and now Ivar Bloodhand has gained power over the Red Maid, though I think he does not understand the danger of himself. I don't think I'll do any of these quests. I have the reputation I need, and I mean, none of them are particularly that interesting, so that's it though. We've got the kindred. I'm delighted with that. We'll finish off by going to Osgiliath and finishing off the last quest. I think the last quest in the epic quest, so we'll see you there. Now, Book 2, Chapter 16, Agamaur secured.
You startled me.
And my sister as well. I'm very pleased to hear this. What is it you bring me? Thank you so much for bringing this to me. I fear for my sister, for the swamp is a threatening place full of terrors, but I know that what she does is for the good of the Eglain. Now I suppose you should take Elsa's letter to Frederick.
What can I do for you?
Crossing the swamp is not easy, Runlina. You have shown remarkable courage. Ah yes, Elsa confirms as much in her letter to me. She speaks quite highly of you. I'll begin preparing a shipment of supplies for Elsa and Eliak. And that's Book 2, Chapter 16. So I think it's best to leave it there. Thanks very much for watching, and if you enjoyed the episode, please consider giving us a like and subscribing to join me on this journey across Middle-earth. So take care and have a good day.